And we're live, apparently. Anyway, welcome back to Misfits, session 7 of season 2. Last time on Misfits, the party discovered the creatures responsible for the deaths of the cultists and managed to escape without confrontation. At which point, they destroyed the entrance to the base so that it could never be used again. After this, they were picked up by the Cantavit before returning to Fordinn and taking some time to themselves to relax and recuperate. Coming to terms with the loss of Tanitha and the training of Vesla. A few weeks have passed since then, and much training has been done. Misfits have been working farther than... These words are just not help working today, apparently. The Misfits have been working harder than ever to get into shape. What for, they do not yet know, but they are about to find out. So, Episode 7, Something Greater. It has been 3 weeks since your assault on the cultist base. 3 weeks since Tan was lost and Vesla evolved, for lack of a better word. 3 weeks since the World Enders cult was pretty much entirely destroyed. Many of their members were killed, either by you, by the crashing of the airships, or by the creatures inside their base. And one of their main leaders, Duke Gawain, was slain at long last by Ruva. What have you all been doing in the weeks since then?
My mic was muted.
Nice.
That was mine.
Right. Is it okay if I start?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Vesla is probably because I think the last thing I remember doing was handing in Tanitha's old guild badge.
Yes.
To the guild, the Cantavit. And since I think she decided to, in those 3 weeks, she's definitely decided to join them on their adventures, whatever they may be. Not like she's got anywhere else to go. So she's applied for guild membership, I believe.
Yes, she'd done that and she was having it the next day.
Yes.
But luckily, we skipped past that.
Oh, right. Yeah. Wasn't there like a trial or something?
Yeah, there was a trial. It went very well. I didn't somehow completely forget that in the time skip.
It's fine, it probably wasn't. Oh god damn, my alarm's going off. It's 8 o'clock.
I know that.
Oh jeez, this has gone terrible. So yeah, I applied for the guild. Presumably Vesla has gone to the market area to get some like actual equipment.
Yeah.
Because right now, or at least by the time they'd left, all she had was a dagger and nothing else.
Yeah. We did already sort your equipment though, didn't we?
I don't remember that happening.
Oh, whoops.
That's fine.
I don't want to say your funds are limited, but your funds are pretty much unlimited, so...
Okay,
in terms
cool.
of that stuff, you can get what?
I'll just quickly check up on that while other people are talking. But it's probably involved a lot of contemplation. I mean, a lot of things have happened. And there's a lot of baggage that comes with it to have to deal with.
Well, certainly.
But at least she's in a familiar location, which is the city of...
True.
Fordinn?
Yeah. Fordinn in Gorfan, which is where you are.
Yeah.
Who's going bong 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 bong?
Yeah, that's a mildly distracting noise.
Chris, I think it's you. There's
was
a
trying to think.
there's a like
Oh,
a
sorry. Yeah, that's me. Sorry, I will mute myself.
okay. Sorry.
Oh, I've lost my train of thought. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I think I've said all I needed to.
Yeah, you're glad that you're in. You're glad that you're back in a place where you can.
Where I can properly think in a familiar location.
You're walking around the streets that you've known since you were a child, but now, you're walking tall above most of the other people, and you're
Yeah,
not
now they're
terrified
like,
of your safety, and people respect you.
yeah, it's a very different feeling
Mm,
going through there, much taller, twice my height.
yeah, more than twice, but
More than twice. Okay.
yeah, you're pretty tall.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll open up a place.
What about Anthony?
Over this time, Anthony probably took a good week or so to just actually come out of his room. He locked himself in.
Yes.
Oh,
Um, After that, Anthony decided that he needed something to distract himself with.
Yeah.
So he has taken up the hobby of baking
Gotcha.
and started spending his time between training and reading and all sorts to bake many delicious treats.
Nice. Baking is good.
Isn't that nice?
How about Ruva?
Ruva has had a sort of. Ruva hasn't really known what their purpose is in life since they killed the Duke.
Yeah.
You know, bit of not really knowing where they're going in life. So over the last week, they have been um, experimenting with their own magic, their own, something that's almost the core of their being, essentially. Trying to gain some insight as to what to do next, because all through their life they've had a sort of clear purpose, and now they don't really.
Yeah.
Um, you know, so what they have come across
Mhm.
is they have noticed that using a specific gilded flower uh, thing they have crafted for their own body, they can now conjure a face spirit to help them out. This is a
Nice.
real spell. Don't worry, I'm not just
I
making
I
this.
I I vaguely recognised it, so
I'm not. Yeah. Okay. So they're
awesome.
sort of experimenting with things and trying to figure out how best to use that, I suppose.
Nice. Very cool.
Mm.
Um, Meanwhile, the rest of the Misfits have been dealing with this stuff in their own way. Um, uh, Meg's been trying to be as helpful to Ruva as possible, whilst also trying to assist Harold, who has not stopped building chairs for the past 3 weeks. He's made at least 30. Um, you are running out of space. Um, and yeah, they're pretty decent chairs though. Yeah, Marie's just been trying to help everyone as much as possible, helping out Veshla when she's needed, helping with the baking. Halflings do love baking, so yeah, it's food, so there you are. Aris has just kind of been about. He's been helping Veshla again with any of the clericy side of things, any questions that Veshla's had. and Salawin has continued with his job as before with all the accounts and stuff, but took it upon himself to actually get himself a bit more proficient. He's taken a few training courses to make himself a bit less useless, using some of his own musical skills, making him now somewhat of a bard.
Oh.
He claims it's very much still a work in progress, and that his musical talent is not what it once was, but yeah. Everyone's doing their own thing in this peculiar time. But yeah, you all are well aware that eventually, you know, the Cantavit's gonna have another job for you. You're not gonna be able to stay in your quarters and in Fordinn forever. But it is a bit sooner than you expect when Captain Tolwick, who is now pretty much fully recovered from his injuries, comes charging in through your door and says, "All of you, you're needed for a meeting right now." And I mean,
But I just put
all
a
of you.
fresh batch of cookies in the oven.
Oh, Phil, sorry, I can watch them if you want.
Yes, you've got to take them out in exactly 40 minutes.
40 minutes. Okay, got it. I can do that. Yes, meeting needed.
Where?
You know, the meeting hall, usual place.
Okay.
You guys know where it is.
Wow. Okay, wow. My first proper meeting. I'm excited.
Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm already on my way.
Okay.
Yes. we all-
So you guys head down to the meeting. And yeah, there's quite a few other members of the Cantavit here as well. Not just you guys. There's a few captains and people you vaguely recognise. You know, you've seen them about. And you've got the two kind of local leaders of the Cantavit. Whose names I have somewhere and have temporarily forgotten. But again, you know who they are. And that's what matters. It's just at the top of this page, isn't it? Yes, it is. Miriel and Grelgar. And yeah, you guys all go in, take your seats. You all got seats. It's pretty cool. And yeah, a couple more captains file in before they begin speaking. Grelgar starts. We have heard from our scouts that there are intruders on one of Fordinn's mountains, not too far from where the Misfits dealt the final blow to the cult of the World Enders. Can you guys still hear me okay? Because the voice connection just dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Nice. It just keeps going green, red, and I was like, I better check. The people there, we do not currently know their origin or their purpose, but they've been seen wearing cloaks and garments similar to what the cult of the World Enders wore. They definitely don't seem to be the same, but we don't know if there are multiple sects or something along these lines. And there is an awful lot of them. So we need to dispatch multiple groups, just to be on the safe side, to make sure this isn't some new attacking force that is going to risk the lives of the people of Fordinn more directly than the previous smaller cells of cultists we had within the city. Miriel turns to you guys. We want the Misfits to take control on this. They have the most experience dealing with the cultist threat, and we imagine that this will be along the same lines, providing
Yeah.
you all are ready for this.
Most experience? I don't know. I don't think I have the most experience.
Are we really officially called the Misfits?
You are now.
If
I'm sure it's meant to flatter.
Of course, I'm sure.
If you guys give them a proper title you want to be called, they will happily call you that instead, but it's just a nice summarial. I don't feel like that's a word.
summary.
Yeah, just didn't feel right, but yes, nice summary word for the group of you.
I mean, I'm fine with it,
But yes, as long as you're all happy returning to active duty.
well, I have to do what is, that's my duty to do it. I don't want to use the word duty again, but it is my duty, and I have to stick to it.
Well, we are glad to hear this. Riva, have you heard of there being other potential sects or something within the cultists, or was that not to your
Well, I
knowledge?
found a Bible and know that certain areas that might have had something to do with the Wildenders weren't, or at least hadn't been used in years and years, possibly even decades. So it's entirely possible, but I don't think we have any particular leads on it.
Okay. Very well. Well, yes. We'd like for you guys to head this up. You'll have plenty of support from the rest of the Cantavit.
Thank you. We appreciate it, definitely. But don't worry, we'll all get back in one piece.
We're sure you will. Due to the location of this group of enemies on the mountain, we can take you in by airship instead of needing to use the magic birds this time. There's a lot of places nearby that we can easily reach without them noticing, which will make the infiltration much easier on your guys' part.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We don't exactly have the best past experiences with magic birds.
Yes. If you all prepare, the airship awaits at platform 2. Good luck.
Right. I gotta go check on those cookies.
Let's reconvene back at the room, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Once we're out of sight of the rest of the people at the Cantavit, I just slump down and just oh jeez, that was terrifying.
It's fine. You'll get used to it.
I know I said I was confident, but I don't know.
Overconfidence has been many a person's downfall. You'd do best to avoid it.
I was just pretending. I just
Well, that's right then.
slumped down, and got to seem just oh jeez, that was terrifying. To these
It's
very
fine.
official
You'll get
guards.
used to it. Sounds like a lie to me.
Oh. I am not as zealous when it comes to that sort of stuff.
Oh no. Does that mean you can even forgive Anthony for his many crimes against truth?
What are you talking about? I've never
He's
lied.
my friend, after all. But anyway, what crimes?
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure Anthony will tell you of them someday.
Hold on. Hold on a second. What?
I don't know.
Anthony?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Rue's like a big robot. He probably knows a lot of things.
Rib is an old robot. Maybe their memory banks are malfunctioning.
You even know what that word means, Anthony.
Yeah.
At this point, Marie says, "I think I smell burning."
Cookies! Anthony runs up.
Or yet more assassins have tried to set us on fire, I
Oh,
suppose.
Oh wait, no, it's fine. It's just assassins. We're good. Cookies are fine.
Are the cookies fine?
The cookies are fine.
Not burnt at all?
They're not burnt. They still had 10 minutes left, and they're fine.
Okay.
Rue was just lying.
The burning's coming in through the window. From
Oh.
just a tower or something where they burn stuff.
Oh.
But,
Oh, the famous burning towers. I see.
exactly. Yeah, no, the cookies have a few minutes left. Then you take them out and.
Wonderful. I will serve them to my friends
Okay.
and also to the other people that if they're around, I guess.
Okay. I mean, there's other people on the airship. If you take them with you to the airship.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Okay.
I'm sure there's enough for everyone.
I pick up my new. I bought them from the market a few days ago. Set of a shield and a longsword and scale mail because she doesn't really know that clerics aren't supposed to use swords so much. So she just bought one because it looked nice and because Tanitha used a longsword until it turned into a giant pink great sword, but she wasn't there for that.
Indeed. It's fine. But yeah, okay. You suit up.
Gives the big pink sword, just taps on it for good luck.
It might be a trick of the light, but you feel like it faintly glows where you touched it for a second.
That might have just been from the window. Might have been the mantelpiece.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. Could have been anything. Yeah. So you guys head off to the place that I said that you were going.
Airship.
Yeah, the airship. That's the word.
Platform 2.
Platform 2. To the airship. Yeah.
You're not gonna embarrass yourself in front of the airship guards at Fordinn again, are you, Anthony?
Oh, Anthony.
I wish I wasn't there for that, but that was funny.
Okay, so you guys arrive at the airship. There's 2 other teams of Cantavit in there who are going to be waiting behind you to give support if needed. And there's another airship going out to the other side of the mountain to perform additional flanking maneuvers. But you guys have point.
Yay.
Yeah.
Point?
We're at the front.
You're at the front.
Oh, is that what that means?
You're taking the lead on the operation.
Okay.
And to be clear, it is all of you. So you 3 plus Harold plus Mereg plus Aris plus Salowin.
Harold's going.
Looks I mean he's a high elf, so he's pretty pale anyway, but he still looks more pale.
Don't worry. I can pat him on the shoulder. I'm also nervous. Oh, I'd like to quickly greet the others just to say hi. The other Cantavit teams.
Yeah, they'll get you back happily. Like, sure you won't need us, but if things go south, we'll be there in a jiffy. Don't you worry.
Wow, thanks.
You guys got this.
They sure have a lot of faith.
But yeah, the airship soars on. Are the rest of you doing anything in particular?
I'm offering the cookies around.
The cookies, yeah.
I'm eating a cookie and making idle chat with the other Cantavit
Nice.
bands.
Yeah. You find that you have a lot to talk about with them because, oddly enough, your knowledge of the city and theirs is actually quite similar. Because a lot of the less savoury places you had to hang around as a child on the street are the places that they often frequent.
Sorry. I got water up the wrong thingy. I'll be
Up the wrong thingy.
Huh. Yeah,
and
so
also all my glasses.
nice. Oh, good job, Town. Yeah, the cookies go down well. Everyone loves them. They are very nice.
What flavour are they?
Chris, what flavour are they?
Macadamia nut.
Wow. I have no idea what that is.
A nut, it's a nut from macadamia.
It's a pretty great nut, as nuts go.
I'll trust your judgment. I imagine Vegetable likes them a lot.
That's good.
Yeah, so all of you guys who can, eat and truly feel the effects of eating, I don't know if we ever can or not.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Aw.
sadly.
Does
I'm made to grow the corn, not to enjoy it.
Nice. But yeah, the cookies are so nice that you both, because I assume Harold and Tan have both had one, get 2 temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
Howard and who?
You. I said Tan, but I meant Vessler.
Why does Harold get one?
I didn't
Is
mean Howard either, I meant Anthony.
Yeah.
I said all the wrong names. I mean, Howard probably does as well, but...
Is Harold with us then?
Yes, everyone's with you.
Okay.
Everyone is here.
Whoa.
Just like Super Smash Bros.
That was what I was going for.
Really?
That's the quote I was making. I don't know why, but it just came into my head. But yeah, okay. The cookies have been eaten, the talking has been done, and the ship.
The ship
So
has been boated.
the ship has come into to land.
Oh.
Or it comes in low. So that you guys can, depart pretty quickly, and then it can fly off again.
Need to disembark.
Yep. So if you can all just make me a athletics or acrobatics roll.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
First roll of the session.
This one's going to show how the whole session's going to go. 17. I can handle that.
13.
Cool. Oh, Call of Cthulhu yesterday, we got so many critical fails, it was very bad.
Nice.
Boy.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, Anthony, you've got the hang of these ropes at this point. So you slide down without trouble. Same with you, Vessler. This isn't too difficult. Ruva, you just kind of fall mainly, but you're metal, so that's fine.
I'm a big heavy robot. I feel like it wouldn't have been a good. It would have been difficult for me to do well at that, I suspect.
Yeah, you just kind of just yeet yourself out and just kind of land in a way.
Fair enough.
You make it to the ground, and that's what counts. And yeah, the others land in behind you. And yeah, you're pretty high up here, higher up than you were before, and so the terrain is snowy. Snowy, and there are quite a lot of trees, big fern trees, dotting the landscape.
Is it cold or
It's
just
not
snowy?
it's not too cold. It's the sun's quite bright. It's just snowy, and the snow's not thick enough for it to be difficult terrain, at least yet.
Right.
But yeah. But yeah, no, it's not super cold. And in your scale, Mail, you're not going to be cold anyway.
I guess you're right.
But yeah, no. On your face, you can tell it's chill, but it's not very cold. There's no wind either really yet, which helps. So yeah, you guys have been pointing out the location,
Okay.
and you begin to make your way there for a few minutes before it comes into sight in the distance.
Oh, something has popped up
Ah,
on the Roll20.
mhm.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh, that's the one I made last time. There we go.
a black square with us in the corner.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's more like it's a black square with another rectangle inside it.
I'll give you a bit more vision.
Oh, there's a tree.
There's two trees, actually.
So yeah,
I can't tell what I can't remember what the other numbers were. um,
I have no idea.
Oh, I need to change my AC on here. There we go.
But yeah, your guys go. I mean, we're not initiative or anything yet, but what do you guys wish to do?
move forwards, I guess, between the trees. Then we can't go left, so I'll go diagonally.
Yes. I'm
Gonna follow me?
the nervous type, so I'm gonna.
Why does Merrick have so much health? Oh Jesus! That's not. I was mistaking who was Merrick, and she has even more health.
Hide behind the tree.
Merrick has like 117 health. This is nonsense.
Well,
I will-
Mereg is a multi-class between an assassin and a fighter.
Wow.
Okay, I suppose. But what level is she?
Very high level.
Okay.
Oh right.
Well, I still need to up my health actually.
I will climb the tree to see what I can see.
Nice.
Oh.
Make me an athletics or acrobatics roll.
Hey, yeet. Oh! Dead. Falls from a tree. Both arms and legs.
You haven't got into the tree yet.
What do you mean I haven't got into the tree yet?
I mean,
My
well,
roll
the
20 was being very
athletics was
slow
to
because
go up.
there we go. Cool. Yeah,
Oh.
The
I think
athletic
there
was
a
to
one
go up
more.
the tree, not to, you know.
I've placed myself in the middle of the tree a while ago.
It was to climb the tree.
Dead. Broken.
So no, yeah, you like Aaron says, you haven't managed to start climbing the tree at this point. So
I just get a good grip on it and the tree falls over.
you get a good clip and you just manage to snap a branch really, really loudly and there's a massive crack sound which echoes around.
I see no problem with this. Continue climbing.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe another
no.
check. Okay, so
Wow.
you're starting to climb. It's taking you quite a while, but you are slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. What is Veshla doing? Is she kind of just hiding behind this tree up here?
Yeah. Actually, she's gonna sort of circle around this way to see down here.
Okay.
Snow.
So there's more snow. There's some kind of wall, which is probably the place that you're meant to be heading towards.
That makes sense.
So yeah, the others are going to hang back for now.
Cowards.
Just because less people being sneaky works out better.
Less rolls to go wrong.
And yeah, Anthony and Ruva, can you both give me perception rolls, please?
Yeah.
Yes.
Per cap'n.
Per capun.
Yeet. 18.
Very nice.
Okay.
Roll 20, catch up, come on.
Being a bit slow today again.
It's being really slow.
21.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys both hear footsteps trudging through the snow to your south. So, like beneath where your tokens are.
I
Down
assume that
here
this is with north at the top on the map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm going with.
Okay. What's preventing us from looking further down that way?
Nothing.
What's the scale of this? I mean, like,
Is it foggy? Something?
yeah, like, is this flat? Like, how far can I see further than?
Yeah, to be fair, you can probably see further. I just forgot to.
No, but I mean, if it's like nighttime or whatever, like that's fine. I
Yeah.
don't know.
The wind is picking up a bit, so there's a bit of like snow in the air now, so the visibility isn't perfect, but it certainly wouldn't be that bad. You could just about see there's someone in a dark cloak.
Does he look
Very menacing.
even slightly similar to a Worldender?
I mean, he's got a hooded cloak. It's not the same color. It's like a deep crimson instead of black.
Oh, well, no one wearing crimson can be a bad guy.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I won't attack him initially, but I mean, I'm not going to stop Anthony if he wants to. I might like slightly move up. Oh god, that's not the mouse. Slightly move up towards them.
Okay, Anthony, do you do anything?
How high up the tree am I?
Like, I don't know, 5 feet?
I'm gonna try and keep on climbing the tree.
Okay, make me another athletics or acrobatics roll.
I see this only going well. It went well.
Wow. Okay.
I did
Very
very
nice.
well.
You're like, person, speed, and manage to climb to the top of the tree.
Person speed.
That's
Like,
your,
I don't want them to see me,
that's
so I
your
need to get
response.
higher.
It's a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I'm at the top of tree. Can person see me at top of tree?
Person cannot. Make me stealth roll with advantage.
Ooh. What is my stealth? I don't think it is anything. It's +1. Yeet.
Well,
Well.
there we go. Yeah, they cannot see you.
I am the tree now.
And from top of tree, you can also see inside the structure that you're next to, because the walls are like old and broken.
Ah.
Ooh.
No, that's I just highlighted that instead of revealing it. That was smart. So those of you can't see it this year, obviously, but obviously you can see it because it'll be revealed on the map. But
Huh.
There's more boys. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that they're probably bad. Right? Because the two options that I can imagine them being is either a Worldender cult, sect, whatever, or bandits who have taken up refuge there. Neither of which is a good.
Would you say all of these boys are within a 30-foot radius of each other?
I mean, yes, I would.
As soon as you checking, you can just draw a square.
He did.
I did. I was drawing a little circle. I'm just wondering how the scale is.
Yeah, no, the scale is accurate.
Cool.
Circle.
And I'm within range of that. Oh, it's a 20-foot radius. Is this? Do you reckon I'd be able to
Draw me a line that's 20 foot, and I'll do the circle. Draw it in where I'm drawing the
You
circle.
can
So I
get
can
4 of them, I think, in a 20-foot
I've got
radius.
one there. I think I get everyone. Oh no, I get him as well. I get them all. It's that guy.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, let me do the fucking.
There we go. That's a 20-foot there.
Yeah.
From that point, and everyone else is closer.
Yeah.
That guy's.
Yeah, you can get more.
Yeah, I can get them all. Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh.
If
Well.
this works, this is going to be great.
Well, everyone's going to have a very, 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 very awful time now in that compound.
Why, are you going to shoot a fireball?
It's time for Chris to use his new spell.
Is it
No.
fireball?
Hunger of Hadar.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a very unicorn spell.
Yes.
What does that do?
Everyone in the area is blinded.
Oof.
If they start the area turns into difficult terrain. If they start their turn in the area, they take 2d6 cold damage. If they end the turn in the area, they must have a dex save or take 2d6 acid damage.
Chris, give us
Wow.
describe
That's
it
so
for
much
us, Chris.
effort.
Lots
Just roll them all the same one.
Yeah,
Fine.
I will. But yeah, describe it, Chris.
Well, essentially, these guys are going about their day, and very, very suddenly, everything just goes black, and they're shocked. I imagine some of them fall to their feet, especially since the terrain suddenly warps and changed.
Makes sense. Yep.
The floor is no longer this, what I'm assuming is sort of frosted over mud. It feels like it's moving almost.
Yeah.
And all around them, they can hear these whispers and these wet sort of slopping noises going around.
Nice.
Every now and again, they just see this tentacle running past them. This terrifying, massive tentacle.
I feel like they failed that. I mean, technically, it doesn't happen until it's their turn.
I know. That was also a test one because you guys aren't going to be able to see this.
I
I
did.
can.
I know, because I did it wrong. That's fine. I'll just figure out how to change it. But it doesn't matter. You do this. And there's lots of shouts and such. Roll initiative.
Oh boy. Okay. 10.
Or
Wait, what are we rolling?
Have a guess.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have spoiled.
Yeah, you ruined my guessing game.
Darn.
Turn order. There aren't currently any tokens at this page that take a turn.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, you guys haven't got your
That
character sheets
20.
allocated, so.
Oh my
That's
god.
how do I add a turn?
20 this session.
If you click on your person and then roll it, I think it maybe works, but because you guys haven't got the character sheets made within Roll20, it might not. So.
Right click a token.
I have the
choose
character
add a
sheet
turn.
done.
Oh yeah, you do.
How
So
do I
yeah, if
do
you
it?
click on Ruver,
What do I have to? Where do I
literally
click in
on the
it?
token and then on your character
Yeah.
sheet, roll initiative.
Is that initiative? Oh,
Boom, see?
no. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. It's a better roll than.
Can I keep my old initiative?
Yeah, I can just add you to it. It's fine.
Yay!
I'm happy with
Right,
that.
I'm gonna remember.
What
I'm
did
gonna
you get,
remember that.
Chris?
And that 20.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
so-
top. It's just top. 999.
Vessler. Do you just want me to add
I
Vessler?
can't, I can't figure it out, so yeah.
Have you not? Just click on your token.
It's fine, I've
Go
done
into character. You just got to put it in your dexterity, and then it'll just click on initiative. Like you click on the word initiative in the character sheet.
I don't see.
What?
It's
Okay.
confusing.
No, don't click on your token. You know, in the
It's fine.
in the tab at the top, right, in journal.
Don't worry.
Okay. I still decided I'm first.
Well, I've got to actually make it order it.
Oh, I can edit the number.
Yeah, but don't.
No, but I mean, I got a. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. You rolled that one, so I don't really care.
Wait. Never mind. Don't worry, I'm being a
Cool
fool.
feature.
There's.
I've discovered so many new things.
Yeah. If I ever do a campaign, everyone's going to teach me how to use it.
It's
I've
really
still
simple
got-
once you figure it out.
I've still got that map.
If I ever do one, I'm still a Roll20 Luddite, so
Still working on it.
Nice. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
And cultists. Flip. I didn't
You didn't.
click on
Didn't.
tokens, but it's fine. They're going to last. So. Bear with me.
Okay.
Flip. Turn. Chris, you're doing the tapping thing again.
Oh, sorry. I'll mute myself again.
Descending. Yeah. Okay. Missing name. You are first.
Is that me?
That's
Yeah, that's
Chris.
you.
That's
Yeah.
Anthony.
Okay. Hey, well, I've done my spell. Does it require concentration? It does. I'm going to just watch and enjoy the silence.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, people aren't very happy with what's going on.
I'm also probably going to tell shout down to Ruva that there's more inside, but I think I'm going to deal with them.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Merrick next.
Mariga's going to advance. Salowin is also going to advance.
Classic.
Indeed. Ruva, it is your turn.
Okay. Alright. So there's a guy in front of me, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. He has now noticed you, but yeah.
Okay. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my hand over my gilded flower that I have now crafted myself. And are there any trees near near enough? The man? No, not really. Well, I could use that one. All right. Okay. No, fuck. I use this one. Okay. It glows with a spectral light, and so does this tree,
Cool.
which and what it twists and turns, and some branches come out of it and form into the shape of a dryad,
Nice.
who has their turn on my initiative apparently. So guess I'm doing that now as well.
And is that your everyday standard D&D Dryad?
No, it's got its own stats from the spell. Don't worry.
As in, it's not the same as a regular Dryad?
No, it's not. It just has the physical form of a satyr, dryad, or elf.
Oh, okay.
I thought, considering I'm made mostly out of wood, a dryad would make more sense.
It would.
Satyrs are cool.
Yeah. Okay. So
I could do a thing. No.
this. I mean, you can. Yeah, if you just did the token that was a
Yeah,
dryad,
that's what I'm trying
I
to
can
do.
fiddle around with it soon because I'll probably be using the same
Yeah.
physical form every time I
Go.
do it.
Dryad.
All right. And
Boop.
it is. I'm saying it now just so that I remember, and because a couple of it has a specific ability that is different depending on how this
Gotcha.
works. It is joyful, quote unquote. Okay. Oh god, I've got to calculate some things. And I don't know what time. Okay.
Sorry, I need to put my thing on silent.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So is it right if I do its turn now then?
Yeah, go for it.
So it was on the wait. Can I? How do I get control of it?
I will add you.
Or
That's the wrong button, but I will. Yeah, give me a moment. Mm-hmm. Where's the button? Edit. Click. Click. Click here. No, click here. Triad. Click here. Click here. And click here. And
You have to like.
you should be able to do it now.
Oh yes, there we go. Oh, I see you added it to characters as well. That'll be helpful. Okay. All right. So it starts here. In tree, it will use phase step to teleport next to this man,
Cool.
and because it is joyful, immediately after using phase step, he needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
DC.
Oh, yeah, give me a second. God, where have I put all this information? 15.
He makes it.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, I should just attack him then.
Just. Very just.
Should just attack him then, that's fine.
Okay.
And she will attack him with her sword, which she apparently has, but I'm not going to use it as a sword. What I am going to do is it's going to just be a really sharp arm or something, because that makes more sense to me.
Makes sense.
That's actually pretty dang good.
It's
And
certainly a hit.
I assume, oh, I'd hope so. I would be having serious questions. This guy's got +1 plate armor. Okay. Oh my god, this is a lot of damage. This is more damage than I was expecting it to be. Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
6 plus. Alright, so it does 11 piercing damage and 5 force damage.
Oof, nice.
I don't know if it matters, but I just thought I'd do it separately, just in case.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, the guy staggers back, surprised by this creature materializing next to him. Next up is Harold. He advances. It's probably about there, to be fair. Vesla, your turn.
I turn to Salawin and I say, I can. Neither of us have much experience in all this fighting and stuff,
Yes,
so
that's
let's stick together.
Got it. Yep, sounds good.
Okay, I thought we were gonna. I don't really know what we're doing exactly, but I'm gonna go up to this wall. So follow me.
You got it. Nice.
And Salawin can follow on his next turn. Oh. Okay, I don't see any dudes down there.
Yeah, can't see anyone. In fact, to be fair, probably see up there as well.
Oh.
So yeah, we good. Mouse is gonna move up here. He's gonna move here. And next up, it's the cult squad.
You know what that means?
Yep, I'm not doing them first though.
Oh.
I'll deal with the other cultists while I remember, and then I'll deal with them probably all dying.
What was that noise?
I don't know.
No idea.
Dunno.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Chris. Did you roll the damage for how much damage the guys inside took?
It doesn't take into effect until it's their turn. I guess
Okay. I thought they took immediate cold damage, and then on their turn they roll for the acid damage.
when their turn starts, they
Right.
take the cold damage. When their turn ends,
Okay. Okay. I get you. I get you.
you know what? I'm going to draw a little. Draw shape. Oh, I can draw a shape. I choose what kind of shape it wants to be. No, I can't. I mark. It was there, wasn't it? That was the center.
Yep.
So it's that one, and I don't know if we count the edges of these ones. We're probably not. Are we?
They all start in it. They've just moved at this point, so they all start in it, but they don't end their turn in it. Those ones. But these two do.
I'll roll their damage.
Mhm.
7.
Okay.
7. Cold damage, and then these. Yeah, just those two. I'll need a dex save from a DC 13.
Okay.
Unless my DC has changed, which it might have actually.
I don't remember.
DC is based on charisma.
They make the DC.
Like, it's way different.
How do you do DC again? It's
8 plus
8 plus proficiency plus.
plus. Yeah.
So it's actually 14.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, they still make it. Is that half damage?
I will check. Nope.
Alas. Oh, they managed to avoid some damage, but still take much damage.
I'll do that to 14.
Nice. Okay. Next up is you, actually, Anthony.
Oh. I don't want to break my concentration, which means if I want to do a spell, I need to do one that doesn't need concentration. Which probably means I'm going to yeet an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, I also forgot there's one guy who's going to make an attack on the Giant real quick.
Okay.
But you can still do your Eldritch Blasting.
Yeah. I'm just going to get the page open for it.
What's the AC of your Dryad, Ruva?
14.
Cool.
I'm just filling out the character sheet now, so if there might be some mechanic within Roll20 to facilitate that. Well, I'm not sure.
This fucker over here is within 120 feet.
Sure. So yeah, they hit it with the longsword for 8 slashing damage. I don't know if it has resistance or anything, but...
Ollie?
Yes.
When you do Eldritch Blast at higher levels, when you do multiple beams,
correct.
The beams are at the same person. Are those separate attacks?
Let me check.
I think they are.
I think so too. But let's check.
Oh yeah, it says
no,
make a
different ones
for each beam. It says at the end of the roll 20, it says make a separate attack roll for each beam. So even if it's the same.
Oh, so yes, yeah, it's all different It's all different rolls, but you can make them at the same or different target. Yeah.
I will roll at that guy at the top, very top. 16.
That's a hit.
Cool. He shall take a D10 of damage, of force damage.
Okay, nice.
Alive.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Cool. I shall roll another one then. 19.
It's also a hit.
Another D10 of force damage. A 9.
Okay, nice damage.
E.
He's still coming. So yeah, next up, Meg shall advance. Saladin shall advance to wall.
Yeah.
Revo, it's your go.
Right. Actually, okay, how far away is this guy? Probably I should have moved towards him last turn, but I didn't. Because I'm a fool. Okay. Hmm. Do I have any cantrips that have range? Yes. Reduce flame. I'm gonna shoot some dang flame at this boy.
Nice.
He's got a. Alright, I've got to move close to him actually, so
Okay.
I shall move 30 feet. Yeah. And I shall shoot him with some fire, which will be 1d20 plus 7.
Nice.
Probably a hit.
That is indeed a hit.
He takes 2 fire damage.
Oof. Sucks to be
However,
him.
it does indeed. However, it is now the Dryad's turn,
Yeah.
which will once again, it's going to teleport to the other side of him
Uh-huh.
just because it can.
My emotion do.
And also do the charm thing again.
Go for it.
15 wisdom
Okay.
saving throw, please.
Yeah. Yeah, he does not make it this time.
He's charmed for a minute.
Okay.
However, it ends if anyone deals him damage.
Mhm.
I'm going to have the Dryad be like putting a finger to his forehead so that they don't like people understand what's going on.
Gotcha.
Uh, I guess it doesn't need to attack him now. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sure, we'll use that. Nice. Harold. Da, 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 da. Vessler, your turn.
Okay, well, I know I can't reach the dude, but I'm going to turn to Salwyn again
Mm-hmm.
and say, so you're trained in being a bard, right? Is he actually holding anything, by the way?
Yes, he is holding a. Bear with. I have so many count sheets at this point. He has a pan flute.
Ah, cute.
He's got a long sword, currently sheathed, but he's holding his pan flute. But yeah, he's with you.
Salwyn, you trained to be a music man, right? Well,
Yes, I think.
now's the time to show me your stuff.
Will do.
Get ready.
Okay.
I also make sure I hold out my sword and shield for anticipation of this dude man who's about probably to come towards us.
Uh-huh.
I believe he's a bit more than 30 feet, so... Oh yeah, 40.
Yes. So are you taking a delayed action, basically?
Yes, delayed action.
Okay, so when he moves into range, you're going to attack.
Mhm.
Cool. Nice.
And hopefully Mr. Salowin is gonna give us a hand.
Indeed.
I believe in you.
Yeah. So, up next is Arus of Bomobo, who is going to level his crossbow. Well, actually, he's gonna move up here first, and then level his crossbow at the boy. Oh, I've got to start double still. Which does hit.
Just gonna hydrate quickly.
8 damage. Go for it. Which sticks this guy, and he dies.
Oh boy.
He's gonna continue to head down here. And it's the cultist squad. This boy is charmed, he can't do much.
There are 2 boys who are within the range.
There are 2 boys that are within the range.
I just realised that half of my spells are concentration. I really need to get something that's not a concentration spell.
8 cold damage to those boys within the range.
8 cold damage. They are not happy with their current circumstances.
Oh, who would be?
Indeed. Indeed.
I did say that they were in difficult terrain, didn't I?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh no. Has this boy just come into the range?
He's not coming to the range, I've just moved him temporarily because I need to do something.
Okay.
Sorry.
Damn it. I was hoping for more people within the range.
Yes. Yes, you were.
I'm back.
Cool. I suppose, to be fair, you guys can probably see at least a bit around this corner now. Down at the bottom. And yeah. There you go. Next up, we're back up to the top with Anthony.
Yay! Guess it's time to... That boy at the top's dead now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Dead and gone.
Yeah.
And there's a who was that demon? I wasn't paying attention to this demon over here.
What?
What is this over here?
Oh, it's a Helmtara. Or, well, we probably don't know that, but that's a Helmtara.
Okay.
It only just showed up.
I assume that's...
Magic.
The guys
Magic.
were activating it or something, and the
I think it's maybe it's an undead? No, I don't think.
Okay.
it's not.
I don't know what it is.
Oh,
It's
I
a
am
magical
going-
armor, basically.
Yeah, I didn't know if it
How
like.
tall is this wall, by the way?
It's
How
taller
tall-
than you guys.
It's not so tall that I can't just look over it into here.
Well,
Oh,
trees
you're
are pretty
a
tall.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for this guy on the left here.
Okay.
Gonna hit him with one of my famous Eldritch Blast. It's just gonna be Eldritch Blast the whole time.
You are wrong. This is how it
Eldritch
works.
Blast! 15.
Oh, does a 15 hit? That is the question. Just, yeah.
Yay! 7 damage.
Okay.
And he's still breathing, so I'm gonna hit him with another.
Go for it.
Yay! Yeet! 22. That's a
Okay.
8 damage.
This one drops.
Yeah!
Good job.
I'm also going to shout that there's a nasty, horrible thing in there that looks weird and scary.
Nice. Okay. Merg's gonna move down here and almost attack that guy, but then you're like, Merg, flip's sake, don't swing at that guy. And so Merg doesn't swing at that guy.
Flip's sake, Eric. Something we've all found ourselves thinking from time to time.
Okay. Salowin's turn. He is going to use
Yeah, go Salowin. Cheering him on.
yeah. He has unsheathed his longsword now. Because probably going to be useful doing that. And shall use that thing that bards do.
Bardic Inspiration.
That's the one.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, plays a super cool fun time song thing on the pan flute. And yeah, Tad, you gain Bardic Inspiration die, which is a D6 currently. Which you can
Is that
use
on?
in the next 10 minutes on any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Wow. Thanks, Salowin. Very useful. You did well.
Yeah.
That training paid off.
So yeah, there you go. And then he is going to begin to move down this way as well towards the enemies.
Wait, no! Darn.
We can do this. Come on, Tesla. Weaver, you're next.
Wait, Salowin, I was going to go the other way around. No.
Weaver, you're up.
So this guy, he's charmed. Oh, he's gone. Oh no, he's still there. Never mind. But there's more people.
There is more people.
Oh god, I'm going to have to move again. Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. We're all right.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna go bam, and then we're gonna use my good old friend, Primal Savagery.
Classic.
This guy doesn't know. He's not gonna know what hit him. I'll go. No, my hand is gonna. All the fingers are gonna extend further than they would do normally, and a couple of them are gonna have, like, obviously, needles come out of them, but a couple of them are also gonna. In fact, no, a couple of them are even gonna split in half to become extra fingers. Yeah. And they're like hyperextending, and then I'm gonna sort of
It's even worse.
plunge them into his chest.
Oof.
And yeah.
Well, go for it.
Yeah. It's 5 is my bonus, man.
He does look pretty scared, but he manages to get his shield up to block your onslaught.
Dang, okay. I'll allow it, I suppose. Alright.
Giant.
Riot time. Teleport again because it means I can do my charm ability. Yeet.
Yep. 1 moment.
Might as well. Charm as many people as possible.
Yeah, it doesn't work this time.
That's fine. I'll just stab him. Whatever. He's a better chance to hit than me when I use Primal Savagery. It's very sad.
Well, that does hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you made a note of the damage they took last time, by the way?
Oh, sorry. What was it? It was like
7, I believe.
Okay, this is assuming that they take no different damage.
That's fine.
From force and piercing because
Yeah,
no,
it's the same.
don't.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty heavy blow. In fact, that's enough to down that one.
Yay!
Okay, next up.
She screeches, but as she does so, all you can hear is the sound of crunching trees. You know, when they're making the wind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Even more body horror.
Yeah. Harold charges forth again. Vessler, your turn.
Haha. Guess I'll abandon my plan of going around this way,
Yep, fair.
and I shall follow Salwin. Call to Aris as well,
Mm-hmm.
since he's just sort of like up there. I don't think I can do too much. I'm still learning. Veshla is still learning like spells and stuff, and so she hasn't quite got that nailed just yet.
Mm-hmm.
And so preparing a bunch of spells is not
Yeah.
quite there with that. But she's definitely going to try when she gets down to these boys. She's charging down in.
Nice.
It's like, when you're in like a crowd or something, and you just sort of don't really know what's going on or what you need to do or what's happening. So you're just sort of following everyone.
Yeah.
Mm. That's fair.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. So, Aris is next, and he will follow down. Marie is next, and she will go this way. The cultists are next.
I did not expect Marie to look like how she does on the icon.
Yeah, I mean, she's a bit more terrifying than...
Yeah, we've just decided that it's a horror game now.
Well, I think she's very pleasant when she's not in assassin mode, but when she's in assassin mode, she's a lot more terrifying. Okay, yeah, so two of these guys attacking the Dryad.
Yeah.
Charmed guy's still charmed. So yeah, two of them attacking the Dryad. What was the Dryad's AC again?
14.
14. Okay. Okay, one completely misses, the other one hits for 4 points of slashing damage. Damn, I closed it and I had to make it. And two of them are going for you as well.
Oliver Sharp,
No.
Mel Hines' photo.
Alright, do you remember what my AC is?
I do
Ollie?
not. What is it?
20.
Okay, so one of them still does just about manage to catch you.
What
I know.
is this nonsense,
What's pretty
Ollie?
nonsense. You also take 4 points of damage.
That's fine.
Yeah, this could be worse.
Huh, that's funny, Ollie.
Yeah, I shared that a while ago. I don't know what's only just come through. I'm assuming it's the Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hero Star Wars thing.
See, this guy's moving up there, and this guy is neon. Actually, probably want to cleave here. Nice. Okay. Anthony, it's your turn.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming there's no one left in the radius.
There is not.
Damn it. Oh.
He's meant to be outside of it.
Yeah, okay, fair
He's
enough.
just meant to be hiding in the corner from the spinny whirly stuff.
Cool. Well, I see a very simple thing that I can do here. And it is called This must die.
Beating them to death.
Not beating, forcing to death. The Eldritch Blast! 23?
What are you aiming for?
The armor man. The hell armor beats death and pain.
That thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I did this.
I missed it. That does hit.
Yay.
Oh, actually, I should ask. Do any of us know what it is?
Whatever it is, damaged by 10 force damage.
Okay. Yep. You blast it with a thing. Make me a perception roll.
Okay. That's just a d20.
And no, none of you have seen this before.
11.
Okay. Yeah. Seems to be pretty effective.
Cool. I'll do another one then.
Go for it.
That doesn't hit, does
Yeah,
it?
that doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Oof.
Okay. Oh, right, I need to actually roll this thing's initiative. That'd have been smart, wouldn't it? Loop.
14.
Damn it! I mean,
Is
actually,
that for
doesn't
this
matter, 'cause you'll
thing?
see it anyway. Yeah, it is. Right, we need to set that as whisper before I do anything else. Whisper, 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 whisper.
Looks like it's Harris and Salwin and I going up against that thing.
It is. So Merrick is gonna charge forth towards this cultist. Actually, both these cultists. Why the heck not? It's Merrick.
Yeah, she's a badass.
Come on, actually, don't be so. Extra attack. 2 arm blades, so that means she makes. She has 2 weapon fighting. Yeah, so 3 attacks. Okay, that's 2 hits and 1 miss. So that guy's dead. And the second guy is wounded but still alive. As Mary just goes to work with her arm blades of death and mutilation and destruction. And now for a different type of horror with Ruva.
Okay. I'll do the same thing.
Go for it. That's a hit.
This guy is about to get some dang all that. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, you get past his shield defense this time and you take him out.
Melted from the inside.
Indeed.
From the chest outwards.
Yeah.
Okay, right, Druid time. I'm not gonna bother with trying to charm anyone this time.
It's a hit.
She does more damage than me sometimes.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. This is utterly ridiculous.
Also dead. Okay. Salwin is going to make an attack.
Yeah, go Salwin! I believe in you.
Thing. We shall see. We shall see. One moment.
What? Wait, did you say one moment?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he goes for a swing, and his form is perfect, but this thing's got plate mail on and a massive shield, and so sadly the blow does not connect.
Sad. That's okay, Salwin.
It is sad. This thing's tough. It's also just slightly floating off the ground, which is how it managed to completely come over the wall and towards you. In case you're wondering. and it is now its turn. Blah. What's his? Gonna check that real quick. Okay. So, yeah. This thing begins its attack with its sword that it has. What is your AC, Vessler?
18.
Okay.
Jesus.
It takes one attack at you.
Maybe mine's
Misses.
20.
Jeez, mine's only 14.
You're a warlock.
You're a filthy boy.
Oof.
It makes another attack. And Salowin also manages to duck out the way of this at the last second.
I'm also made of metal, if you'd forgotten.
Are you doing GM rolls that only you can
doing
see,
GM
or?
rolls, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I
doing a
thought I was
quiz.
just lagging.
No. Harold, raised by humans Magnuson, decides that this guy is charmed, can probably just be killed at this point. It's probably fine, so. He's going to attack him with his attack, I guess, with his rapier.
Do you have Harold's character sheet?
I do.
or-
I've got Harold's character sheet because Dan actually put it all in on the thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Those are 2 successful hits.
One is.
They are very dead. What the second number? That's because it's automatically rolling with advantage.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I can turn it off. I just keep forgetting.
Oh, are you just taking the first
That's
one?
the first one, yeah. Yeah, you can get it to toggle or to prompt you each time you click a roll, which is what I should change it to, but I'd forgotten I hadn't changed it, and I can't bother to now because it's fine. It's just when it does crits, if you get a crit on the second and you're taking the first, it'll roll the crit damage, and that's a bit annoying. But yeah. We'll move on a bit further. Vessler, you're up.
All right. Oh gosh, what sort of kind of thing is this?
Yeah, it's nothing
If
like
you
yours.
guys know. Gosh. Think it might be undead, Salomon?
Not a clue. Definitely
Ah.
magic, but that's about all I can figure out.
Gosh. I'll see what I can do. I attempt to. How tall is it compared to me, by the way?
You know what? I can't tell you how tall it is compared to you, but I can probably tell you how tall it is.
Okay.
So I can't tell you how tall it is, but I can probably find out.
Uh,
Oh, it'll probably be here.
Roughly.
So it's not there. It'll probably be here.
Okay. Okay, just like an estimate. Is it like
I don't know. It's like probably
reach up
about.
to my knees, or do I reach up to its knees?
I lost the connection for a moment.
I lunge forward and try to stick my longsword in the little red gap in its head.
Okay.
Since this is famous, do we get any flanking?
Yes, you do.
Are we doing it the plus way?
We're doing the advantage way for now.
Oh, okay. 25.
That's a hit.
I was doing it one-handed, so it's a d8. 11 damage. Ooh,
Very nice.
I can't argue with that.
Okay, yeah. You hit into this thing, and you can see the magic just like streaming out of it. It's very magically powered. If that makes any sense.
Does
Yeah.
the sword like reach all the way to the rear side of the helmet?
It does not. It's not quite far enough.
Okay.
You get pretty close. Pretty close. Okay. Next up is Aris, who is going to change out his crossbow for his mace. And yeah, what the heck, he's got time to take a swing. And he does manage to hit this thing. 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Just crashes into the back of it. Okay.
Nice.
Next it is the cultists. Yeah, so one of them's gonna go for the Dryad.
No.
Because, you know, the Dryad is next to them. Well, luckily it doesn't get the crit that it's rolled on the advantage. But it does still hit for 7 points of slashing damage.
No.
Yeah, and this one charges towards you guys. I can probably get a bit more of this now as well, to be fair. And we'll try and manage to land a hit on you, Vuva. But without success,
Yeah, okay.
which, you know, makes sense. Okay. Maria's up next. She's going to make her way back up here and try and get an attack on this thing. She do with this. Which is a hit for 25 damage. Very cool. Anthony, you can see the bat unfolding. It seems to be going pretty well. It's your turn.
Well, I'll go for another strike against this boy over here.
Go for it.
Why not? Why not? Just fast! 2 damage. Eldritch Blast! That's not a hit. Well, 2 force damage.
Go
That's
for
a
it.
good
That's good damage, yeah. when it tells me. Make me another perception roll.
Will do. 18.
Okay. You see your hit land this time, and you think, hang on, that doesn't seem to have done anything whatsoever.
Ah. Oh, I've been wasting my time. I've been very helpful during this battle. Oh god.
I mean, you did that thing at the beginning.
You killed like almost all of them with your first hit, and you hit other people with Eldritch Blast, so that was helpful. So you've still probably been pretty helpful.
I think this guy's just got, you know, some magical effects going on.
Okay, Mereg is once again going to strike. Arm blade. Arm blade. Arm blade. 8, 16.
Whoa.
Annoying thing to do with crits, so
Ah,
more
right, yeah.
damage. But they're
You
dead
mentioned that.
after the 8 already, so there we go. Yeah, good. Weaver, your go. There's only one cultist
Yeet,
nearby
okay.
now.
Okay. Hopefully death time.
Hopefully.
Bam, 11 acid damage.
Very nice. They also fall.
Okay,
Nice.
Dryad time. Alright, what's the...
How come the Dryads on the turn order at 12?
Because it
uh,
was somewhere and it was somewhere else and it got confused.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Right. Okay. And then... He's not going to be 10 feet away, is he? Oh, wait. Oh, I can still actually do my regular move. God, I forgot that the drag can actually walk as well.
Oh, shoot.
In fact, quite quickly. 40 whole feet it can
Oh,
walk.
flip.
Yeah, okay. Now it's going to stab him. Oh, it's not going to do very well. But at least it's in combat. So that he will have to either attack or get an opportunity or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think that hit, did it?
I don't believe it did. I'm afraid no. Alas. Yeah, it ducks out the way of the attack. Salawin is up next.
Come on, Salawin.
He's gonna take another swing at this thing. Yeet. And
Ooh, yes.
he almost catches it, but at the last second it manages to bring its shield round and knock his sword away.
No, Salawin. I believed in you. It's okay.
Very quick change right there from Vessler.
I thought that was enough.
I mean, yeah, it's
Wait,
fair.
how much did he get? Nah, what a fool.
19.
Yeah, no, it's not even almost.
Yeah. I suppose I did get 25 on mine and hit it, so.
Yeah, I mean, I know what its AC is. I'm not going to say though.
Yeah, right. That's fair.
Okay, this thing is going to strike again.
Oh no. At whom?
Well, at Salawin, but it's not going to have any luck. And at
Phew.
you, but again, it's gonna miss. It's quite slow and easy to predict, so you find it quite easy to evade its movements. Next is Harold. Just gonna kind of run that way, that direction, I guess. And then it's Vessler.
Aha! As the suit of armor thingy beast goes to attack Salawin, Veshla loudly shouts, "No, stop! Go away!" and accidentally uses Turn Undead.
I mean, it's okay.
It doesn't matter whether, because she doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair.
And also, she doesn't know that she can't. That she used it.
Yeah,
Uh,
fair. Nice. You can take a point of inspiration for that. Yeah, you feel this
That was all.
peculiar feeling that you've not felt before, and this kind of awe that emanates from you. It just washes over the creature without any effect. But you know, you're still like, the flip just happened. Yeah.
Huh. I don't think I get anything else in my turn. So.
Yeah. Aris is gonna wind up to hit this thing with his mace. Or try to again. And scores a hit. For 7 whole bludgeoning damage. And at this point, you guys hear some shouts
Oh,
come from above. And you see
Oh.
some stuff. Some more
Oh.
people who maybe were out on patrol or something.
Oh,
Running
jeez.
towards you.
Uh-oh. Where's our backup?
Yeah, so, yeah, these guys have done their movement. The only one that's going to do something is the Helmed Horror. Real quick. Let me just check something.
Okay.
Yeah, so this thing it points its arm out towards you, Anthony. Luckily notice it. And you can see it looks like electricity starting to crackle around it.
yeah.
Can you make me a dex save, please?
I sure can. Scrolls up character sheet intensely. Da 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 da. Fuck. And
Okay.
explodes into jam.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest, that's not what you were looking for. But yeah, this bolt of lightning arcs out towards you, and you try to get off the tree, but it's a fern tree. You get stuck on a fern, I guess.
A fern tree?
Yeah,
Do you mean a fir tree?
that's the one I meant. Yeah, it's not a fern. It's a fir. Maybe. No, is it a fern?
Do you mean FIR, fir tree, with the
No,
needles? A fern's like a small plant.
yeah,
that you...
fern's a small plant. It's not a fern. It's a fir tree, I guess.
like an office one, yeah.
Okay, that's unfortunate. The lightning courses through you, and you take 40 lightning damage.
If it wasn't for my temporary hit points, I would be dead.
Oh.
I'm now on 1 HP.
Cookies
He's
to the
just going
rescue.
Cookies to the...
Oh my gosh.
Isn't there a law about taking your more than your maximum HP in one hit?
Usually don't do that.
I mean, if you take more than half your health point, that's when you tend to do like that thing that we did, system shock, isn't it?
It's only more than your maximum, and it counts if it's more than your maximum past 0.
Yeah, if it's more than max past 0, then you're dead straight up.
You like insta-gib basically in that scenario.
Yeah, but no, you're fine. You're still on, 1 hit point.
Basically fine.
Basically fine.
Oh,
Also, I want sorry, Chris. Also want a acrobatics check or athletics check to stay in the tree.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to go well. 9.
Okay, you're not high enough up to take damage from falling out of the tree, but you are now on the ground and prone. And the tree's on fire.
Is it
Oh.
for another player kill? I think
Oh
it's
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That happened.
you know, lightning and such. So but everything's fine apart from that.
Oh, good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. Marie is going to strike at this thing again. But sadly does not manage to penetrate its armor this time. Anthony, you're up.
Cool. I'm
Well,
can't
up is a
cure wounds on myself at 3rd level.
Go for it.
So that's 3d8 plus 3.
Do you want to move away from the fire first, or
No, I'm going to heal myself first.
okay?
3d8 plus 3. Yeah, 3d8 plus 3. Du-du-du-du.
No, this song is a bit
Du-du-du-du.
too upbeat for this situation.
And now, after this, I'm sure everyone, after seeing Anthony almost explode in a single hit,
Did we see it?
I don't.
Yeah,
I
you probably saw
think
it.
it would be hard to miss that, honestly.
You definitely heard it, if nothing else.
I imagine I'm like, you know, I'm fizzing almost. You know,
Your hair's like all
Hair-
up on end.
and yeah, I'm smoking slightly. You can smell the measure
Oh
that
gosh.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna run over here.
Nice.
So I'll join in this fight for now. Now I'm gonna cast, because I did it's a bonus action, Lurk.
Nice.
Both hands on my big rod, my big quarterstaff.
Excuse me. Oh right. That rod.
Yeah, that was.
Very cool. Okay, next up we have Merrick. He's going to start making her way back up this way.
Oh.
Over.
Oh god. Okay, so everyone's mostly up.
Doesn't seem to be a lot down.
Okay. Sorry.
There doesn't seem to be a lot down.
No. Okay.
Is there anything inside the camp we were after?
I feel like we want to get rid of all those people at the top first.
Probs.
Right, where's 30 feet? Oh, could fit in nicely there.
All gonna gang up on this whole
That
horror.
sounds good to me.
Nice.
Okay. Let me. Okay, what would actually be a good spell to use on this bad boy? Okay. Okay. Dang it. All of my spells of concentration, like obviously heat metal, is probably the way to go here, considering that it is, in fact, metal.
You're certainly right there.
But I don't know. I don't know. Actually, how far away from me is Anthony? Oh, very close. Okay, Chris, how much health are you still battered? Actually, I suppose I shouldn't ask how much
I'm
health.
still bloodied.
Yes. Okay. Right. Healing word then. I think what's that? A D4 plus whatever.
Yeah, D4 plus your level.
Or plus my level.
It's plus something. Let me check. I can.
I assume it's plus my spellcasting modifier, and if so, then that's 7 health.
It would be. Nothing
7 health there, Chris.
I'm no longer bloodied.
Yay!
That's a relief.
1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Yeah.
Suspected as much. Right. And
Jesus.
then. Alright, now that Chris has been saved from the death throes, because the Fae act on my initiative order, I'm going to get them to do their thing now. Because I'm going to have to dispel it in a second. Is that hit, Ollie?
That I'm on the wrong tab. That does not hit. Wait, so
Not,
what are you
not the
attacking?
vampire, the druid is attacking
So
the
yes,
man.
that does hit. My bad.
Yeah, no, I know that doesn't hit the vampire. Okay. Okay, the druid slits this man's throat.
Yeah, he's
And
probably dead.
then apparate just sort of melds back into this tree here. I don't know where we put this while it's not doing anything.
Well,
I don't know. Does it stay on? Does it stay on the side if we like?
I mean, I have a tokens page, so I'll just copy it and paste it there.
Okay.
You can delete it, but don't delete it yet because I don't know if it will stay.
Okay. Right. Well, anyway, yes.
Okay, you
What
can
shall
delete
we
it
do
now.
now? Okay. Okay. You know what? I think it's time for an old favorite. An old favorite.
Oh.
Um.
Have you still got actions?
Yeah.
Cool.
I only use healing word.
Oh yes, you did. Yeah, cool.
Okay. Alright. I'm aware of how the spell works once again.
Nice.
River looks up into the sky and flings something, some magical dust into the air, or some crystals into the air. Um, and suddenly there are dark storm clouds overhead, and thus, right, actually, how close is everyone to this?
Pretty damn close.
Yeah, we're all within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, that's within the range of the storm cloud. Okay. What's how do I get this to stay where I put it?
Shift click, maybe. But that might just start a new point. It might not like keep it there. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Let me. Oh no, it's you can opposite click to keep it there, but that just makes a new point. It doesn't keep it. I mean, I can just do that for you if you want and keep that there.
oh god, no! I need a circle. No. Alt. Okay, so like that basically. That is my
Yeah, pretty much.
radius. Ish. Do I have to wait? Yeah. Okay. I can get those 4?
Yeah,
That's
sure.
right, yeah. Okay. Alright. Dex save time.
Nice.
15 again. Is this lightning? I think. It's going to be lightning damage.
Oh jeez, Chris is gonna be like, oh no, more lightning.
Yeah, Chris is going to PTSD after 2.
Yeah. So they all fail it.
Alright. Oh. It'll take 9 damage.
A whole 9 points of
God.
damage.
Okay, well, I suppose this one's good because I can keep doing it actually,
You
so
can.
it's not that bad. I
Um.
don't have any heavy hitters that do loads of damage in one turn.
No.
You?
It's all sustained effects, which is good, but if everything I have is a sustained effect, it's not that good. So I'm gonna need
Okay.
to-
Right, so Salowin strikes again. Hopefully. No. Anything else? Anything else you can do whatsoever? How does this one work? Okay, that's an action, so not that one. Okay, that's an action. That's an action. That's an action. Okay, yeah, he takes a swing. Sadly, it does not hit.
okay.
It is a sad time for all. Okay. Next up, we have the Helm Towers once again. But before we do that, we're going to take a very quick break.
Okay, I'm gonna get some water.
Be back in a minute.
Mm.
Remember, kids, hydrate. Don't dehydrate.
Where my hydro homies at?
I swear there are very few druid spells that are like straight damage. You know.
Well, I mean, they're druids.
It's all damage over time. It's not. There's no straight damage. Yeah, except lightning bolt. Lightning bolt's good, but that's only because I'm a mountain druid. Like, oh boy, plant growth. Oh no, never mind. I could be using erupting earth. Oh, I should have used that. That would have been amazing. I would have annihilated them entirely. Yo, guys, I might give you a snippet of well, not a snippet. I guess a preview of the map that I am indeed working on.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh yes, your world map.
Yeah, it's been a long time in the making, but you know, I'm finally making a lot of progress on it anyway. I'll just put it in the chat.
Click to download.
Oh, it's not done yet though.
Let's have a look at this. Oh snap, I'm going to have to open that because it's actually too small to read.
It is.
And then I'll have to zoom in.
Right.
Oh.
It's not that high quality an image, but
The final product will be, I imagine. Yeah.
yeah. Well, no, I mean, as in on the map designer that I'm using, it is. But that was me using the snipping tool.
Oh, right. Yeah, I get you. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah. If only I had my glasses.
Yeah.
It's-
What's really interesting is just as a thing, this map was sort of adapted from a map created by a Dwarf Fortress, essentially.
Hmm.
And what's really interesting is the massive inland sea.
Oh yes, I didn't realise that's all inland.
Yeah, exactly. You don't notice that, but that's just a fucking I don't know, like probably an eighth of the water is just in.
Oh, you mean the bit on the left of the Megocracy of Chi?
Yeah, that's all inland.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. I didn't expect that. But yeah, the little country down south is going to be a merchant republic. I haven't got a name for it yet.
Which one?
Do you see where there's like the little what's the word? Little
Peninsula.
like crescent moon at the bottom. Sort of shape. No, that's not.
Is that in the sort of middle of the left part?
Yeah, middle of the left part at the bottom.
Yeah, I think I see what
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like that sort of area that's sort of between the vampire bit and the sort of the council bit is going to be a merchant republic, which is where everyone's going to start.
Ah.
Nice.
Also, one of the realms is going to be have devils in it, as in they just making pacts with devils is just an accepted part of society. Oh, there was a big holy empire encompassing that council, the empire that right next to it, and also the theocracy right next to that. Were all one big empire, and then exploded because they were really racist.
Nice.
One of them, so they were like all holy paladin boys, and then there was enough infighting in the empire that one of them went off and was like, "No, we're gonna embrace all the things. We're gonna just go." So they're actually quite nice. They just end up using devils in contracts a lot. The empire on the right is your typical racist human empire, which every fantasy setting has to have. And then the one at the bottom is just going to be like a sort of extreme isolationist state. They don't want to do anything. They just want to protect their fucking peninsula.
Right, okay, Helmut Horror time.
Yay! Oh, I also uploaded the current version of my map.
Yes,
My
I
thing.
see. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Alright, who's next? Oh,
The Helm Horror takes a couple of swings. Its first one does not land. Its second one, it does manage to land on Vessler for 10 points of slashing
Oh,
damage.
sad. Make that 8 after my cookie has
Yep.
been depleted.
Saving cookies. This one is.
Thank you, cookie. Oh no.
Howard making his way back.
they're oddly fast. It's weird.
Vessler, it's your go.
It can fly.
Oh yeah, it can, but I mean, why would it? It has melee attacks.
Well, whatever that was I did last turn didn't do anything.
Why it's not? It just means it's not undead.
Yeah, but I don't know
I
that.
guess you don't know that yet. Will you ever figure it out though? That's the real.
I mean, bit of practice, bit of training, probably. But you know what did seem to work last time?
Stabbing it.
Exactly. Stabbing it did seem to work. And I get a 21 to hit.
Nice.
21 does hit.
Does it? Oh. Oh. I was a fool. I thought it was 22.
No.
And
Then there's a similar one which is a 22 AC, but not this
I can use Bardic Inspiration on damage, right?
one. I'm not
I
sure if
think
it's
that no. I
damage.
think they require it. It's to hit.
Yeah,
If
Okay.
it's
they
on a
are in
D20 roll, I believe.
if they're in
Okay,
if
cool.
they're in the war college or whatever, then I think they can do it to damage. But
Oh, I see. That's fine. For 7 damage.
Okay, nice. Let me just check real quick, because
Do I have to state that I'm using inspiration before rolling?
yeah,
Okay.
you're supposed to. I don't mind super much. Like if you do a really bad roll, I don't mind if you then like, yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration. To be fair.
if you get a natural one, if you get a natural
Well,
one,
that's not really gonna help when AC is 20. It's 1 or whatever.
What am I trying to find? Salowin. Bardic Inspiration. Changes at certain levels. College. Does it actually say? College of Swords, okay. Okay. Bit different, got it. Yeah. So that was 7 damage, right?
Oh, yes.
Cool. Oh, wait, my bad. That was wrong. Did a wrong thing. Cool. Nice. So yeah. Aris is up next. And he is going to use Guiding Bolt on this thing. And it's a hit. Cast at level 19 damage. Cool. Yeah, and this thing definitely seems to be injured by this attack.
What does it look like? How can we tell? Because it's metal.
It's kind of like the magic is like looks more kind of wavy and less, I don't know, together,
Sure.
less connected, more disjointed. Like the armor pieces are floating further apart.
I imagine my character knows what that means.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's hard to explain, but you can kind of just tell. These guys charge in, just kind of toward in general. One of them makes an attack which does manage to catch Aris. And he's okay. Maria's going to attempt to strike this thing in the back again. Because that's what Marie likes to do. Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, nice.
The damage is wrong, but it was a crit and the damage is enough, so yeah. Yeah, the helmet horror explodes in a magical explosion and the armor pieces fall to the ground.
Whoa. That doesn't hurt, does it?
No, it's not a damaging explosion. It's just like a little,
I see.
Yeah, it is
Whew.
destroyed. Anthony, you're up.
It is time
It is.
for Anthony to do a thing. And that thing
It is
shall be
indeed.
very thinly, and stuff shall occur. Anthony's going to go.
Nice.
Actually, no. Anthony's decided he doesn't want to go.
Gotcha.
Anthony's decided it would be better if Anthony, for now, if he's just going for cultists, which he's probably going to do to thin the herd, he'd be better off using this spell you might not have heard of. It's a good little thing. Some people like to call Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
He's going to get that cultist on the right, nearest to the group. It's going to go, wow, 12. Is that a hit or is that's a miss, isn't it?
Fortunately misses.
But there's 16.
That does hit.
That does hit. It does a whole 6 damage.
Ooh, nice.
Forceful damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. Mwah.
Whoa. Yeah, fast boy.
Arm blade. Arm blade. Arm blade.
Oh, Merrick.
Okay, that's two hits on one of them. So yeah, one of them manages to dive out the way of the spinning slashes, but the other one that just got hit by the force is cut down. Weaver, you're up.
Okay. All right. Let's survey the scene here. Let's see. Okay. 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 So they could all fit in a 20-foot cube. Would you say, Ollie?
Let's have a look.
I mean, maybe not that one on the left.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I guess you can get those in. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, Ollie, I'm going to need to make them to make me another dexterity saving throw.
Nice. DC 15 still.
Yep.
Okay. The results are in.
Cool.
Cultists fail, Helm Tower succeeds.
I should have expected. I take that many bludgeoning damages and half as many on a success, i.e.
Yep.
the helmed horror.
Cool. So yeah, these guys are all very bunched up.
A big spurt of earth erupts from the ground, and
Nice.
you know.
Very cool. Okay. It is Saloween's turn. And he turns towards the enemy creature human peoples. And starts playing his flute and such. And uses a spell. Bloop. Okay, so that guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy that's the wrong button. Forward asleep. They're all asleep now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they probably didn't have a lot of health left, and it does it by health. So
It does, exactly. That was the
it was,
smart
it
move.
was it was a good strategy.
Howard is charging his way back up again.
He's spending the entire battle
Just running
running.
back and forth. Vessler, it is your go.
I'd feel kind of bad killing people who are asleep.
Well, kill the Huntara actually first. That's probably the big threat.
Yeah, that was my plan. Although it is, of course, a little bit. There's a lot of things going on here, so I'd be sort of like stepping around this dude. Pretend I'm sort of
that's
there, I
fine.
guess, and then attacking the Hound Horror.
Go for it.
Presumably, I don't get the advantage anymore.
Yeah, not this time.
25.
Well, that's a hit.
Nice. For 7 damage.
Nice. Alice is going to yeet another guiding bolt at the other Helm Tower, because that seemed to be pretty effective last time. And it hits. Yeah, at a slightly low level this time. 18 damage.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, right, so, cultists. They're pretty much all asleep. Except one, who's going to take a swing at Mereg. That might hit. Let's just check. Yeah, which just hits. 4 points of damage. His turn. We're just going to start moving this way. Anthony, we're back to you.
Oh, I thought I was muted for a second. So all those boys are asleep. Something's over there. Maybe we should start to give it a good whapping.
Weapon.
Whap. So I'm going to hit this big metal bastard with my shillilagged quarterstaff. And he's going to feel my wrath. +7 to hit.
Okay.
Yeet. 26. Does that hit, Oliver?
That does hit.
Then I do a d10 +6 damage to him.
Nice.
9 whole damage.
Then he is destroyed.
Yeah. He's got a good weapon.
And we're out of combat. Almost. There's still the Helm Tower that I forgot about. But apart from that, we can't forget that, I suppose.
What's the line?
I said we're out of combat and then I forgot about the Helm Tower, so We're not out
Isn't
of
that what?
combat.
Isn't that what I just hit?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were shooting at the cultist.
No, I was whapping him with a big stick.
That makes sense. Sorry, you cut out for a brief moment, and for some reason I thought you weren't attacking the thing you were right next to.
No, I said I was I was hitting him with my shilalagged
Yeah,
quarter.
that makes a lot more sense. Well, you certainly strike it
Yeah,
with great amounts of damage.
yeah, that's good.
It was next. Mag. Arm blade. I mean, yeah, that's like what, 49 or something damage. They're dead. Rover, you'll go. Rover, you'll go.
Yep, I'm moving my targeting thing.
Cool.
I want to get these 3 with the lightning bolt.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's a dex.
I mean, 2 of them automatically fail.
Well, the Helm Taurus lost it, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing it now. He succeeds. He critically succeeds.
Oh wow, okay. That's it. 3d10, yeah. 16 lightning damage.
Nice. Very cool. So yeah, you strike this thing. It manages to avoid it, but it still takes some damage from the blast. The other 2 guys are dead.
Eat.
Sadowin's just gonna hang back at this point, to be honest. Harold is gonna charge round and attack the guy in the back with the rapier. Scoring a hit for 14 piercing damage. He's probably using the Sun Sword, but I don't have the stats for that, so. There we are. Veshla, you'll go. Like with the other one, this thing is looking pretty damaged now.
Come on, let's do this. I stab it right in the face. Do I get the
Yes, you do.
advantage back? Nice. 18. That's probably not gonna do it though.
Sadly not.
Sad.
Sad time, sad. Mouse is gonna stay there. There's no cultists left. Just, you start moving around, but there's not really enough space at this point. Anthony, your turn.
My turn again. Well, I guess he's getting another weapon.
The cultist.
No.
Yeah, I know. I was just joking.
Ah, you got me. Hey. Whap. Weapon!
Oh, nice.
Weapon! How do you do your crit damage, Ollie?
Flipping, roll it and double it.
Double the roll or double everything?
You double everything.
Okay, cool.
It's been all over the place. But
Max damage!
nice. Well, it's dead.
32
Tell
damage.
me how you destroy it.
Well, you see, what most people...
Wait, hang on. What kind of damage is it?
Bludgeoning.
Okay, yeah, cool. It's yeah. Carry on.
Well, Anthony, as it turns out, the sort of overstimulation of muscles from That electrical blast. The anti-sustained.
Nice.
Was it from this guy? Or was it from someone else?
Yeah, it's from this guy.
From this guy has actually very much stimulated his muscles to be slightly overreactive,
Nice.
and he's been a bit twitchy. You know, he's missed. He's done some scraping hits before, but now all of his muscles sort of twitched in just the right way at just the right time for him to bring this staff down right on the helmet and just cave the entire thing in.
Nice. Yeah, the
So
thing.
before you strike, it just loses its form. And
Yeah, fizzles and sparks out like the other one did, and we are now out of combat.
eh.
Hey,
Eee.
I hug my friends.
I'm going to lie down now for a moment because that was a rather experience.
I'm hugging my friends.
Yeah. So yeah, you have two currently unconscious cultists. I remind you.
Can take them back for
Questioning.
questioning. Where's is the We didn't go too far from the airship, right?
The airship retreated back to a safer position.
Okay. How do we signal it?
Use one of our many airships.
It's not like we've got flares, or maybe we do have flares.
Yeah, you've got flares. Come on.
Okay, we've got flares.
How else are we supposed to signal it without
Yeah,
flares?
with
Well, my question.
yeah. No, I was about to say you've got one of your flares that they use for signalling. So
Should we use one, do you think, chaps?
I think we should check out their base of operations first.
It's
Actually,
true. No, we don't want these guys to wake up.
As long as we just tie them up then.
Either to the trees, or
That's a
the
good
one,
plan.
probably not the one that's on fire, but
Not that one.
I mean, the others
like-
also, point out that they can just stick with them as well. Make sure they don't escape.
that's true. I will stay here lying down and help guard.
Maybe you do need to get some rest.
I will sleep, close his eyes and pretends to sleep.
I guess we can see if there's anything in this campsite.
Okay, before that, you guys haven't really had a chance to look at these cultists yet. So yeah, the hoods that they're wearing are crimson. The armor underneath, it's hard to put your finger on it. Ruva, you maybe slightly recognize it, but from a long time ago, you can't remember where. But it doesn't look. It's not like the previous cultist armor you fought. It's not, like a mishmash of random stuff. This looks regimental.
Okay.
This doesn't look like, the kind of stuff that, cultists would just have.
Okay, so it's high tech. Well, I suppose that's probably not the right word.
Not
But
necessarily high tech, but it's uniform.
Fair enough. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I'll tell the others, obviously. This isn't what I'd be expecting these people to be having.
Oh. Is there... what's, the weird thing, then?
Well, they're not usually this organized and in uniform, This is more of like a military gear, I suppose, as opposed to just cultist.
Yeah, it looks like so most of the Cantavit have very similar armor sets on. It looks like, each set is the same. It's not like a mishmash of just stuff that's been randomly located. And it's significantly better crafted than the stuff that, the World Enders had.
Oh, so we're dealing with, paramilitary world enders?
I don't think paramilitary is a sort of thing that happened, that has existed yet, but yes.
Let's check out that camp, I guess.
Okay, so Ruva and Vessler are checking out the camp.
Sure.
Cool. Actually, I'll
And they've got 3 catapults and some barrels and some beds I can see. And is
Yeah,
that a
so-
chest?
Yeah, there's some chests. Are there chests? No. Yes, there's a
Whatever
chest.
that is.
That is a chest. Yes, you can see there's some fires, some stuff cooking, some floor mats, lots of provisions and stuff. There's a chest. Got a big lock on it currently. And yeah, siege equipment.
Siege equipment? Would they be sieging? Or you don't think
I mean,
it might...
yeah, I mean, they could have been planning to siege Fordinn, but who knows?
I guess one of these camps doesn't look like much, but if
Yeah.
there's a lot,
Very true.
we'd better report this quickly.
Yeah.
Oof. What do you think's in that chest?
I don't know, but I intend to find out.
The blinding fog is gone from that, right?
Yeah.
Chris's spell.
Yes.
Have you? Yes.
They only
yes.
last for a minute.
Well, you better have.
I broke concentration as well.
Probably.
Okay. Oh,
Almost
Yeah,
yeah.
you would have done,
Getting
but
struck by
I think
lightning
it probably
might
ended
do that.
before that. To be fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a locked chest, right? You said?
Yeah. So you guys try and investigate the chest.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess if we can't unlock it here, we could just bring it back to the airship and have another go there.
Okay, yeah, so meanwhile, Anthony,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear the others they've dragged the cultists to a nearby tree and they're currently tying them up. Some of the others are looking around a bit while you're
Lying on the ground.
lying on the
weakening
ground.
some-
Indeed.
Having the occasional spasm.
Yeah. And then you hear a voice next to you, and it's a voice you vaguely recognise, but you've not heard in a while.
Father?
I know you don't sleep, Anthony, so get up.
Who is this?
It's not Father, but it's another man that you've actually been trying to meet for quite a while.
Oh, it's like I've written it down somewhere. Have I written it down somewhere? Is it Fordinn? No.
Nope, Fordinn's a place.
Is it Gorfan?
Nope, that's a place too.
I didn't write down his name.
It's Poltergeist.
Ah! I'll stay lying down. I'm very hurt. This ground is quite comfortable, actually. Bit cold, you know.
As ground goes, snow does tend to be one of the more comfortable lying surfaces, I'll give you that. That was quite the hit you took back there.
I know, I was there.
Still, that's some fine spellmanship. You've come a long way since the reports your father told me.
I've been reading books and things.
I
Been doing
see.
all sorts. I can bake cookies now.
Can you really?
Yeah,
That is not something I thought I would hear.
they're pretty good. I'll bake you some next time we see each other.
Well, now that I've found you, hopefully, I won't be away for a while. Your attack couldn't have been more conveniently timed. I've been tracking these guys for the past few weeks. That's why I wasn't in Fordinn when you got there. My apologies for that.
Can I just ask you something? Just out character.
Mhm.
You said I hear a voice in my ear. Is this person actually here, or am I just being psychologically talked to?
No, he's standing next to you.
I'm just going to turn over and go and just sort of jump, realizing that he's
He's
actually there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually just lying down at this point as well.
Huh.
It's like, a fair distance away, but like you're still like, how has he done that in like plate armor?
Yeah. I'm going to jump in surprise. Oh, I thought you were just a voice in my head.
Nope. I assure you, I'm here. This time.
I'm going to get up and give him a prod with my foot.
Yes, I'm real.
Ah. Hello.
It's good to see you again, Anthony.
Have I actually met him in person before?
Yeah.
I have.
You met him a few times.
I have.
When you were quite a bit younger, but
I'm gonna. Have we met before? I don't remember seeing you before.
I was your father's protege a long time ago, and then when you were growing up, I occasionally looked after you, took you out on hunting trips and the like, but my jobs more recently have taken me far away from Lake Town. I haven't been back in many years.
Ah. So, I think there's something I was supposed to give you. Now that I think about it,
I believe there was.
I've got a package.
Oh my gosh.
You won't believe how long I've been carrying this around with me.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, after all this time.
It's not light, you know.
I know. I was carrying it first.
Ah. Why did you stop carrying it?
Because you, dear Anthony, were supposed to have taken it back to your father.
The message said take it to Fordinn. That was a
Yeah,
note.
well, things changed. Messages had to be changed accordingly.
Ah.
Taking it back to Lake Town was no longer going to be an option, so it's a bit of a nightmare getting that changed last minute, but yeah, it turns out that you guys, I believe, encountered the World Enders anyway, even though you didn't head back the way you'd come.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to go back and apologise for all the stuff we've done on our way here because of them.
I've heard about a lot of it from various friends and acquaintances. Of course, Elkan. Your new friends fight well.
Yeah. They all did. Tears up slightly.
Pats you on the shoulder. Yeah, I've heard about them.
Oh, anyway, here you go. I just start digging out all the stuff in my pack because this thing's buried right at the bottom. So I take out the bag.
Just
of
stop.
meat.
No, stop. Leave it. Leave it for now, Anthony.
I've just. Do you want a sausage at least?
Confused as to why you have this, but what the heck?
Ah, here you go.
Thank you. I think.
Just reduce that down to 6 sausages.
And he motions towards one of the cultists. Do you recognise that armour? Meanwhile, in the chest place, what are you guys trying to do?
Well, first I just try and open it. Like I would any normal.
It is locked.
It's locked. Darn. I guess that's that. You got any ideas, Rufa? Can't you turn into like a living lockpick or something?
Wait, do I still have any acid?
Sure, a bit.
Yay! Oh, poor accident.
Okay.
Then we shall see.
Nice. Yeah, the acid slowly burns through the lock. And after a little while you hear a click sound.
Huh.
And yeah,
I guess that will help.
There you go. Alright, what's in the chest?
so you lift up the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And there is an awful lot of papers.
Oh.
Lots of rolled up pieces of paper.
Rolled up pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at one of them.
Okay. You're pulling out. It seems to be a map. You can't make heads or tails of it. You've not really seen maps though, to be fair. There's lots of lines drawn on it, lots of arrows and circles and little annotations in a language you don't recognise.
What are all these shapes, Ruva? I don't know any of this.
Not 100% sure myself.
You have a better idea, River. The map for a start is a map of Fordinn and Gorfan, more specifically the kingdom of Gorfan and the surrounding kingdoms on the west side of Elkarn. The arrows, it appears like it's a tactical map.
Oh, okay. It looks like they were planning an assault, just as we suspected.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got here before that happened. But
Exactly.
we better tell everyone else about this.
Yo, not you. Hey, guys, we found plans that they had to attack Fordinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone currently looks a bit is kind of staring over at these Anthony speaking to this big man in armor who's just appeared out of nowhere.
Don't forget he's lying on the ground.
He's also lying on the ground and he's eating a sausage.
It's like, hey guys, I think we know why the enemies were hit. Wait, who? What? Who's that? What's going on?
Apologies. Poltergeist. I am Poltergeist.
It's,
Oh,
you,
poltergeist, of course. Who's that?
I'm an old ally of Anthony's father, and I was the one who entrusted the box to Anthony in the first place. I must thank you all for helping it arrive here safely. But to more important matters, I was just asking Anthony if he recognised this armour. He doesn't. And that's fair enough. Because it's not from Elkarn. Neither of those maps. You see the sigil in the top corner? He motions to a little weird shape in the top corner. These bunch of people were not cultists. They were a scouting party. For what I've been researching, the World Enders cult was just one of many different attempts to infiltrate Elkan by something greater. What we're in the middle of right now is a power play. The cult being destroyed was definitely an issue, but whichever power we're dealing, it's just made their plans a step forward. We're not entirely sure what they're going to do next. But whatever power the cult had was nothing compared to what probably comes next. Anyway, much to discuss, much to do. And he pulls out a flare gun and shoots it off. Time to head back, I would think.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go.
And yeah, armed with this
Rest of you know.
new, rather alarming knowledge, and also the fact that at the very least Vessler has absolutely no idea who this is,
Yeah.
you guys all begin to head back to the airship. And that is where we leave this episode, and indeed Season 2
Oh my gosh.
of Misfits. The end.
What's gonna happen?
We're gonna have to wait and see
Oh snap.
till after like 40k probably.
And maybe Dan will be there.
And maybe Dan will be there.
We'll be there.
But yeah,
And I'll probably be abroad.
quite possibly, yeah, by the time we get back to this.
If it's August, then
Yeah. Quite possibly. We shall see. It may well be by that time. If anyone's watched, thank you for watching. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for Season 3 in a while. Probably Dark Heresy or something else first. But yeah, goodbye.
bye.
Bye.